Hey Soul Family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're doing messages from your mind, body, and soul. I'm very excited about this reading. I hope you are too. And to do this reading, we have 4 piles for you to choose from today. And for pile number 1, we have the White Howlite. For pile number 2, we have the Garnet. For pile number 3, we have the Sodalite. And for pile number 4, we have the yellow Aventurine. So take a look at which one of these 4 piles or crystals you're the most drawn to. And that is probably the pile for you here today. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, then there are definitely more messages for you to hear from your mind, body, and soul. And always trust your intuition because it will always guide you to the right readings. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hey Soul Family, if you love the shuffling and the card picking process as much as I do and find it calming and enjoyable, I left this part especially for you. But if you want to get straight ahead to the reading, then this is the link right after this one, so you can start your reading right away. Also, if you're interested in any of the decks that I'm using and want to know what its name is, I always leave them down in the description box. All right, so now let's begin. These will be the decks that we will be using. That's the main deck in your reading. That's your tarot cards. But first, let's take a look at your oracle cards. And we'll divide your reading into 3 readings, as you can see: mind, body, and soul. All right, so can we kindly get messages for pile number 1 for their mind, please? Thank you. Their body and their soul. Thank you. Okay, let's get to the next oracle deck. We'll be using this one. Can we kindly get messages for pile number 1 from their mind? Thank you. Body and soul. Thank you very much. Now onto our 3rd oracle deck. Can we kindly get messages for pile number 1 for, from their mind, body, I feel this one, and soul? Thank you very much. All right. On to our last little oracle deck. Let's now again ask with intentions. Can we kindly get messages for pile number 1 from their mind, please, and body and soul? So 1, 2, and I feel this one, and 3. Lovely. Okay, now we're ready for your tarot cards, and we'll be picking out 5 tarot cards for each pile. So can we kindly get messages for pile number 1 from their mind, body, and soul? Thank you. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wonderful. Okay. Let's now tidy our 3 piles. Wonderful. So, let's put this one in the front actually. It's the smallest, easier to be handled this way. All right. So our pile for the mind is ready. Actually, I want to put them at the top so that we have space to read, as we always do. So let me put this right there. That is the reading for the mind. Okay. Again, let's take this one on the front. And our body pile is ready. Let's add that in. All right, 3rd pile again for the soul. Let's take this one to the front. Let's add the soul right there. Okay. And so now the 3 piles for the mind, body, and soul are ready. And pile number 1, we are ready to now begin your reading. Hi, pile number 1. So you have chosen the beautiful white Howlite. And we are going to start off your reading first with your mind. As you can see, we have 3 piles for your mind, body, and soul. And we're going to be starting off checking messages from your mind. All right, so let's keep it right there. Actually, let's keep it there. That's your mind here. All right, so let's first check your oracle cards. You have the wise one. Ooh, pretty cool for the mind, right? All right, that is pretty cool, I must say. And you also have the animal. A lot of black and whites already, just like your crystal. Okay. It's like you're a visionary. You can see very well. You're able to hunt things down, just like animals. Hunt your vision down. Very active mind, for sure. Okay, now let's take a look at your oracle card. You have the Advocate. Again, how fitting. Okay. Inspires you to put compassion into action. Okay. You have the bat with rebirth and consciousness. And with the bat, I'm kind of feeling again a lot of intelligence, because the bats, they send radioactive waves to communicate, to navigate, I mean. And so you have heightened intuition. And this makes me feel that with inspires you to put compassion into action, I feel like Your intuition is very strong. It guides the way. And you take action with whatever vision or dream that you have. All right, we'll see your messages now from your mind, but we've kind of had an idea about how your mind functions, your intelligence, how you see things. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards. So you have, invocation. Wow, talk about your mind having the power to manifest things to you. With invocation here, you have a lot of moons depicted in your reading. All right, we'll talk about that when we get to it. Let's first see your cards. You have the Queen of Cups. Oh, sorry. Apologies, pile number 2. We didn't mean to push your cards. Let's adjust that for you. Respectfully, okay. You have the 6 of Swords. Oh, that's not pile number 2, that's your body. I apologize. We have the 6 of Swords. We have the Princess of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. And you have the 2 of Pentacles. So what are your messages from your mind, pile number 1? So the message that I'm seeing here from your mind, I see your mind telling you, I'm not your enemy. I am your ultimate advocate, pile number 1. And when you have a vision or a dream towards a certain goal or something that you would like to have or achieve, I will be there making sure that I find ways to make it happen with you, with the ultrasonic waves. I see so many things that consciously, with the rebirth and conscious, you may not be seeing because you're busy analyzing your daily life. But unconsciously, I pick up information. I pick up things all around you. I have the power. You have a powerful mind to invocate or attract dreams towards you, to make things happen for you. And I will be there supporting you in whatever you want to achieve in life to make you happy, with the Queen of Cups here. And so whenever you have a vision, believe in your intelligence, believe in me. I'm very powerful, I'm very strong, and I will make it happen for you. All you need to do is to slowly move towards it, to just begin with the Page of Wands. Do not doubt your capabilities. Do not doubt whether it will happen for you in the future or not. I am all powerful, and I will make sure that I make it happen for you, that I invocate it, that I bring it to you. If you just take steps slowly, just enter the door, make an entrance into that dream. Take these initial steps into whatever you want to achieve in your life, whether you're already in or it's something that you want to begin. I promise you, I will make it happen for you. And so the only thing that weakens me and weakens these capabilities is your doubt in me, is your doubt that things will happen, or if things will come true for you or not. Release the doubt and enter the door to your power. You have no idea what I can do for you and what I can bring to you. You will be happy when you trust in me. I have goosebumps, I have shivers. My heart is warming up. I'm very blessed to have channeled this message from your mind. Pile number 1, I hope you heed the call. And now that we've seen the strong message that we have here, that it's so clear from your mind. We are now going to take a look at messages from your body. All right, let me clear the mind and get back to you in a second. All right, now let's bring the messages from the body forward and let's see what messages does your body have for you. Interesting pile already. Strong message there. I wonder what this is. There's something. There's a powerful message here from your body. You need to refute something. You need to push something out of your life that is not healthy, that is really hurting your body. Something needs to be. Some toxins maybe need to come out. Something needs to be purged out of your life. Let me get your body stone and come back. And it was 1551 when we said that. So wow, strong message that we had from the body there. Pile number 2, I'm going to be helping you out energetically. I will bring out your Palo Santo and hopefully try to cleanse your aura here from this place, helping you listen to the message with tranquility and calmness and seeing what your body wants to say. Hold on. I am cleaning with the intention for pile number 2 to cleanse their energetic aura, please, taking out the toxins, the energetic blockages, and anything that could be standing in their way for them to have a clear mind, body, and soul, helping them heed the call from their body in today's message. Thank you very much. Sending with lots of love, pile number 2. All right, let's now begin your reading. We have, the king. Love this already. Okay. You also have the underworld. Okay. All right. Okay, I see. I need to move this right here so that we have the space for the reading. Let's now put this here. We're taking a look at the body. And you have addict, okay? Helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Right, let's put it there. Ooh. Okay. You have the 6-rayed star. Wow, with unification. The Merkaba. I have so many messages here now. I get what's going on, okay? I get the message. But first, let's take a look at your tarot cards and see what messages you have from your body, pile number 1. So you have the Emperor. Wow, okay. Very strong mind and body so far. Super interesting. You have, wow, the 10 of Cups. You have the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles is all about taking care of what you have, right? Reserving what you have. And it's depicted as the king here. Do you see the crown? It's unbelievable how your cards are communicating. Take care of something super strong that you have. We'll get to it in a second. All right. You have the 10 of Swords. Okay. There's a rebirth happening right there as well. Okay. And I feel like with the snake, it reminds me of the Casadus, some healing. And you have the Ace of Swords, cutting something off. All right, so I'm sure you've already started analyzing this. A lot of you are probably nodding. You already, your mind is speaking so clearly. Your body is speaking so clearly. You might not even need me to analyze this. So I'm very blessed. Your message is very clear. Your mind and body is very clear. It shows your intelligence as well and how organized everything is. What I'm seeing here is that with the king showing up here, it seems like you're quite blessed genetically. You have a very strong body. I see your body telling you, I'm strong, I'm capable of pushing through and going through anything, and I will come out very strong, probably give you a long, healthy, beautiful life. But the strong message that we're seeing here from your body is that you might perhaps be doing something that you enjoy, that is on the inside, on the underworld. I'm kind of remembering, the stomach here with all the probiotics or the germs and everything that we may not be seeing. Well, we would think that everything is okay on the outside. Everything would be okay on the inside, but you'd see that something is cooking. Nothing serious, perhaps, but I just see your body telling you you're pretty strong. I can give you a beautiful, happy life, a strong, beautiful, happy life within me. And so take care. There needs to be balance here. There's an imbalance going on, perhaps because of some sort of addiction, as it suggests in the reading. Could this addiction be something like that is not done in moderation? Maybe a lot of sweets or a lot of junk food, or perhaps a lot of drinking. It's going to differ from one person to the other. And while it's not about maybe taking it all off, but being in control of the addiction, help you recognize that you have to be just a bit careful. That there may be a little bit of compromise in order to bring balance out so that your body can give you the best. I see your body telling you, I'm strong, I'll give you a happy life, it's going to be great, your makeup is wonderful, but I'm the only body there for you. So please take care of me and cut out anything that could be harming me or destroying something on the inside. And it's not too late just to cut it off so that renewal happens. I do see a strong body that is capable of healing itself quickly, of renewing its energy. And at the moment, it's asking you to please be careful with something, to stop something so that it regenerates itself. At the moment, you're okay, but later on with the underworld here, it might not be okay, right? It might cause great cracks that you may not want to experience in the future. While you can see the opposite of that, you can experience a very happy, healthy life with your body. And it's not too late. With the egg here, there's a rebirth. With the snake here, as we've noticed, there is healing. So it's not too late to heal what's happening. It's nothing serious at all. As I see, strong, healthy, beautiful body that is blessed. And your body's just saying, please take care of it so I can give you my best. Kindly cut off the things that may be harming me. And the clues to these are things that you perhaps could be addicted to. Things with addiction is like something, the definition of addiction is not being able to cut something off that you know is harming you. So that's your clue. And it's not about, some of you could do it in moderation, and for some others, if taking it can bring back that addictive behavior, then maybe you need to push it off. All in all, there needs to be balance, because with the 6th-rate star, this is the Merkaba, and the Merkaba is like a geometric shape of energetic field that's like the chariot, and a spiritual chariot, that, or a soul vehicle of great strength and power that can help you freely move between dimensions or realities without compromising your vibration or damaging your energetic body. And so with this, I clearly see your body telling you to do things in moderation, or to cut things out, to allow it to transcend to its strength, back to its strength, and it's going to radiate. It's going to help you radiate health, look younger, look more attractive, more beautiful. It's going to give you power to do your tasks, or to do the things that you want to achieve in life. It's just going to give you so much than you can imagine. Pile number 1. So that is your strong message from your body, to moderate what you take in, to just take care of it a little bit. See, we've noticed from the very beginning with the, not just with the addict, but how the stone was pushed out. Your body is asking you to take something out so that it can regenerate yourself and give you its best, because there's a promise here of it giving you its best in every way. Pile number 1. All right, now that we've had a good look at the message from your body, let's take a look at the message from your soul. And you have the white Howlite here, which is all about radiance, and it matches the stone I chose for the soul. So I'm really wondering what your message is going to be. Pile number 1. Let's check it out together. All right, we're now ready for the messages from your soul, and I just noticed your cards are pretty amazing. I mean, with the mind, you have invocation with the wise one, and with the body, you have the king with the emperor. Such amazing cards. And now let's take a look at what your soul is going to say. All right, let's put the soul right there. I think, as always, we're just going to have to take this now and put it to the side so that we have space for your soul reading. Okay, so you have the cartographer. How interesting. Okay, let's put it here. You also have the healer. Ooh. Talk about healing. Wow. Okay. That's why you have radiance all over your reading. When we noticed with your soul. Looks like you're a healer. Pile number 1. You have priest. Ooh, okay, I'm getting a strong idea here. Wow. Facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. Wow, pile number 1. I've been feeling this was a pretty special pile. Okay. You have, wow. You have the Book of Shadows, which is the witch's grimoire. So we're taking a look at a lot of experience. Perhaps you're a wise soul who's been here many times, and you're here to share your healing. It's just this is giving me the vibes of the high priestess, all-knowing. You just know things. Sometimes you don't know why you know them. You're a very smart person. You a lot of the times think it's because of your active, smart mind, which is quite true, but a lot of the times you're just downloading information from your soul, from past experience. It's just all-knowing. It's wise by nature. Okay. Let's now take a look at your tarot cards. So you have strength. My goodness. So strong mind, strong body, strong soul. What's missing in this pile? That's why you chose the white Howlite. Radiance all over you. You are a glowing being, my dear pile number 1. I'm in awe of your reading. So you have the strength. Okay. You have the Hanged Man. Okay. You haven't started with strength, your spiritual mission yet here, which we'll talk about. Or maybe you're in a time where you're shifting, planning for it, getting into it. We'll see. You have the 5 of Cups. Okay. You have the 2 of Cups. A very loving soul. Very empathetic, loving soul. Wow. And you have the Fool. Like we said, this is Janus, the god Janus, and he's always being represented as looking at the past as well as looking into the future. And you have a rabbit here, so you have a very fulfilling, blessed, fortunate future. Centering your reading is the 5 of Cups and the Hanged Man, showing that you're currently in some sort of transition. You're in a pause. Maybe you lost something big, or you're planning to drop maybe a job that you have, or drop a life that you have and to begin anew with something that you really love. And this is going to be in alignment with your spiritual journey, your spiritual mission, which you definitely have one. Let's get it little by little and talk about the new beginning that your soul is discussing here. Now, there's no question with the priest showing up here that you could be some sort of spiritual messenger and light work. You have a very important and strong mission in this lifetime, a spiritual role, and you're kind of violating your spiritual role because maybe you haven't tapped into it, and that's why you could be feeling a little bit of discomfort, a little bit of lack dissatisfaction, which is centering your reading. I really see your soul saying that the minute you step into this power that you have, this role that you have towards the world, you will heal me and you will heal everyone else. And that you may want to consider to get into alignment so that you can use your old past experience, whether in this lifetime or past lifetimes, and use this with the cartographer here, use the experience. There's a lot of writing here. Maybe a lot of you may want to be writers, or simply share the experience that you have with others to help them heal. It will give you a lot of soul fulfillment to be there for other people. Pile number 1. You will find your ultimate happiness when you put your hands together with others that really need your wisdom, that need your strength, and a strength that you have in a certain area, to help them heal, to help them believe, and to guide them with your experience, with your empathy, with what you know, because what you know doesn't just belong to you. It's been given to you for a reason, not for you to hold on to it, but to share it with others. These downloads, like I said, you might think they're from your mind, but a lot of them, they're downloaded from the divine, from the universe, and they shouldn't stop with you. They have to be there. You're like a channel. You're not supposed to own them, but you're supposed to give them to the people that are supposed to hear them. from the universe. And so it's not about you enjoying this wisdom on your own. This wisdom is given to you for you to share it with others on your spiritual journey. And this way you reverse this dissatisfaction and this pause and stagnation that could perhaps be happening in your life at the moment. With strength, you're a very strong being that radiates a lot of light, as you can clearly see in your reading here. And you may want or may decide to now, or your soul is calling for you to share your light to help heal others with you. Pile number 1. Help heal others with you. And now it's not time to look towards the past. It's now time to look towards the future. In fact, you have the blue lotus in the Fool here. And the blue lotus was really revered by the ancient Egyptians. They believed that it brought not just immortality, but great health, great sexual energy, great healing, that it made you very powerful. And that's again why you have the healing archetype here. And so you're a healer is what I can tell you. And that it's time to, I feel with this 5 of cards, before I get to say what it's time for, I feel with the 5 of cups here that we're seeing the Holy Grail, we're seeing the blood of Christ. And I'm not getting to religion at all, by the way. I'm just using symbolism. So this would really remind me that there is a secret in your soul. You have some sort of Holy Grail in terms of the information that you're downloading, maybe the energy that you share, maybe you have strong healing powers, either with your hands, with the light, because that's coming strong, or maybe simply with you being able to collect good information that has to do with healing. Maybe your body is the beginning of your experience for you to heal your body and then get this information to heal others. It's going to differ. You know your experience. And what I can tell you is you have some sort of Holy Grail, pile number 1, that you've used in your past lives, and now you're refining and collecting again and getting more information, and you can really help others with the information that is just falling under your lap, either with the people around you or what you're reading or what you're discovering through your own journey as well in the past. But what I can tell you is that your soul is advising you to look towards the future now and to start looking at how you can tap into your spiritual journey. What can you do? Can you take it little by little with the Hanged Man here? Shift your perspective to be courageous, to think about how you can drop something now and start doing what you love and how you can help others. Pile number 1. That is your invitation from your soul. The way you do it will depend on you, will be up to you. You're a strong being who's very wise, literally the wise one. And so you will know what to do, but just open your mind and change your perspective and start looking at what you can do for the future, for yourself and others. Pile number 1, that was your reading. I personally have enjoyed it immensely. A very special being here, and I feel honored to have done this reading for you. All the best of luck in your journey. And if you've enjoyed this reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And don't forget to check out my productivity book if you'd like. It's small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate on reading it. And it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying it. That's a promise that I give to you. It was written from my heart to yours. I hope you enjoy it. And if you're interested in that, you'll find it down in the description box. And pile number 1, it was such a pleasure connecting with you energetically. Thank you, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hey soul family, if you love the shuffling and the card picking process as much as I do, I've left this section specially for you. And if you're interested in the reading and clicked here by mistake, your reading for pile number 2 starts in the link right after this one. But other than that, let's begin your pile preparation. So if you're interested in any of the decks that I ever use in the readings, you'll always find that I leave their names down in the description box in case you want to check them out. Other than that, as you can see, we're dividing your reading into 3 parts with your mind, body, and soul. So we'll be using each of the decks for these 3 parts. And so let's shuffle with intention now and ask... Ooh, okay, this wants to come out. So, messages from your mind, messages from your body, and messages from your soul. Okay, lovely. Let's get onto the next deck. And again, shuffle with intention. Can we kindly get messages from pile number 2's mind, body, and soul? Okay. Beautiful, coming out very smoothly and nicely. Let's now take your next deck and again shuffle with intention. Can we kindly get messages? Oh, okay. From pile number 2's mind. Oh, wow. Okay. Body. And I feel this one. And soul. Thank you. All right. Now, let's use this deck at the end because it's a small one. And let's take a look at your tarot cards. And the beautiful garnet that you've picked. I love the garnet. All right, let's now shuffle with intention, and we will be using 5 cards for each of the piles. Whoa, that was quick. Okay, so 1, 2, and now let's shuffle with intention. Can we kindly get messages for pile number 2's mind, body, and soul, please? Thank you. So we have the first round. 2, 3, 4, and I feel for 5 these. This one. 5, 5, and 5. All right. Now, let's take out your last oracle card and shuffle with intention. I just want to see which way around. Yes, we are right. So, can we kindly get messages for pile number 2's? Okay, well, they're now all over the place. It's okay. We'll adjust them during the reading. So can we kindly get messages from pile number 2? Ooh, thanks. Mind, body, and soul. Wonderful. Okay, the piles are ready. Let's put them in now neatly for your reading. Let's put your beautiful garnet right there. No, it should radiate the garnet. Let's put it here. Okay. Now let's tidy up the cards for the mind. Okay, beautiful. It's a bit tricky with all these different sizes. Okay. Yeah. So we have... I'm sorry. Okay. So we have the mind ready. Lovely. So the mind is ready now. Let's organize the body. There we go. And we have the body ready. There we go. And the beautiful soul. Okay. And that is ready. It always starts getting faster with the last pile. All right, there we go. And we have the soul. So pile number 2, thank you for sticking around, watching the preparation for your pile. I love, it's one of my favorite times in the reading, by the way. And I love that we share it. And let's get to your reading. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your beautiful reading. You have chosen the beautiful Garnet. Great choice. Love the stone, personally. And as you can see, we have divided your reading into 3 piles with your mind, body, and soul. We're starting out now with your mind. And let's see what messages you have from your beautiful mind. You have the Summoner, quite interesting. Let's put it here. You also have the King. Ooh la la. Yeah, with the Garnet, it looks like an active mind here. All right, let's see the message. Let's see what your message is. I'm just gonna put it right there. Okay. Lovely. Now, you have the Monk Nun. What an interesting card. So, it says selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. This is the monk or the nun, right? Archetype. Let's put it here. So you have things like the monk or the nun and the king, the summoner. There's a lot of power here in your reading, but I see beautiful power because the king is an extension. It has been known, at least from very ancient civilizations, to be an extension of the divine on earth. And so the king energy, when it's in balance, it's wonderful, powerful energy. But there's definitely a lot of power, especially that you have the Garnet, which is all about power, confidence, strong sexual energy as well. But that's not what this is about here. My point is very active mind, a mind that believes in its power. With the summoner, I feel like you are in control when you speak to people, like you're heard. You're seen as wise as well. With the priest, you're maybe seen as a guide to people. The ideas that you share, the information that you share are seen as very respectful from the people who hear you. Pile number 1. So we've had a good introduction here about who you are and your mental state. Let's focus now on the messages from your mind. Oh my God, you have the crone, which is all about wisdom. A lot of experience and a lot of wisdom, a lot of intelligence for sure. A visionary as well. This is quite close to pile number 1. The messages are also clear here for you. So if you've been interested, if you've been drawn to 1 and 2, I wouldn't be surprised. But we're seeing here a lot of divinely guided wisdom. We didn't get to your soul pile yet, and we're already seeing an active crown chakra in your reading. Active crown chakra, and you're leading the way with your mind and intelligence into maybe changing something in the world that is critical, because we have the divine mission here with the king. Yeah, you're supposed to light the way on something that is perhaps quite dark now. With a summoner, I feel like, you see here, you have the hands stopping something, and then you have the summoner bringing it back. So there's a lot of power in you're capable of blocking wrong ideas or preventing the world or your community from going on the wrong path when it comes to hurting others or hurting themselves. Maybe you have strong ideas and you have the power of, it's not the power to physically stop them. You're not here to shut anyone up. You're here with your intelligence to stop wrong ideas with your powerful and cerebral conversations. Very powerful negotiation skills, very powerful mind that is able to convince people with ideas. You're very organized. You don't just bring out ideas that would advocate your point and try to make it fit falsely. No. I feel like you take the time to research things well, to think about it properly, and you come from an honest place, and you're really there to change something wrong because you believe it's wrong, and you're not here trying to block anyone from doing it. That's the shadow attribute of the king. You're really here trying to inspire others to just listen and see how they could be harming themselves before anyone by rectifying some behaviors or some ideas that could be harming others or harming the world or harming their finances, whatever it is that you are focusing on. Pile number 2. Interesting reading. Very active mind. Very righteous too. You come off very strong as someone who's not there to judge the world. You're not here to call anyone off. You're really just here trying to say what is fair and just, to help with the intention of helping. And you certainly have a vision that you will stop at nothing to do. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards, and together we'll be able to see now the message in your mind. You just had to have a very good introduction of what you're doing here. Wow, you have the world. So king, world. I have to be bold and say that your mind is telling you that you have something, a vision or an idea that will change the world. Pile number 2. Okay, perhaps through the internet, because I heard internet. Or maybe through television. Yes, through something, watching something. All right. You have the 6 of Cups. Okay. You have the 3 of Pentacles. You have the 5 of Cups. Wow, and you have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is reminding me here in this reading, of course, with independence. Not just with independence, but the Queen of Pentacles is about also about pampering herself, living the life that she wants. And by she, that's just energy, of course. So what I'm seeing as a message from your mind, pile number 1, is that you have a very strong message, strong ideas, or not just message, by the way. It doesn't have to be a message. I'm kind of seeing something stronger than just message. I'm seeing a vision. You taking the lead on a certain vision that will change something in the world. You come from a good place. Perhaps you're rectifying some sort of corruption with the summoner here. Like we said, you're blocking something and you're pulling something in towards you instead. So you're changing something inherently wrong, and you're taking the leadership all by yourself to change something as big as that in the world. Very impressive. You're not afraid. In fact, you're very calm. I'm even surprised how you've reached this amount of calmness within you with such a scary mission like that. And I'm seeing your mind telling you, please follow your heart. It's long overdue with the 6 of Cups. It's time for you to start working on it, because with the 5 of Cups you do see perhaps a lot of people suffering as a consequence of this corruption maybe, and you have the boldness and the strength to change that on your own. And maybe that's why we saw the internet here from the beginning. Maybe you'll be able to reach large numbers with this rectification that you're doing through the internet, through many people watching you and listening to your wisdom, listening to the smart things that you're going to present that will help people in one way or the other feel independent, feel happy, feel like they're in control of their lives, or they're in control of a situation that used to be out of their hands. Pile number 2. Wow. And so your message from your mind is, centering your reading, please heed the call and start right on it. Lead the way, where you at least, build the foundation, plan the foundation, and then you'll have generations learning from you and continuing. And that's why you have the 6 of Cups. From there, then on. And you'll set the foundation for some strong change in the world. Pile number 2. I am so mind blown. You have pictures here. It's like, I want to say your pictures will be hung in museums, in history books. Wow, wow, wow. You have pictures hung all over. And your mind is telling you, come on, it's time for you to start. Maybe you want to start this year. Release it into the world. Start it. Pile number 1. I'm so mesmerized by your reading. I almost don't want to take the cards out and move to the body. It's just so magical to be witnessing this. I believe it. I believe it with all my heart. I know. And I wish you all the best of luck with that, pile number 2. I really do. All the best of luck with this heroic mission. And I congratulate you for the calmness that you have. All the respect to you, pile number 2. Fortunately, I have to clear and get on to your next part of your reading, which is your body. Give me a second to do that. I just want to share my gratitude and tell you, because I've decided when I feel grateful for something, I'm going to share it with you guys so that we can connect with each other better and more as we, as we connect with each other every day to get to know more about each other. And I just wanted to take a moment to thank you guys. I feel so blessed because I don't understand. I always feel like I have viewers that are great light workers, very unique people. And I just want to take a moment to thank you and thank the universe for having beautiful souls like you. There were times in my life where I wanted to meet one or two beautiful souls and to be surrounded with wonderful, amazing, and beautiful light beings like you. It just makes my whole world. Pile number 2. Thank you for being around my channel. Your energy is blessing me. Thank you. Now, after the gushing, apologies for that, we'll move on to your body. All right, pile number 2. Now let's take a look at messages from your body. And we'll be putting the last pile, your mind, right there instead. Okay. Wonderful. Now let's take a look at the messages from your body. So you have the shepherd. How interesting. Oh, let me adjust that. There we go. Okay. Wonderful. Let's keep it here. There we go. Okay, you have the father. Interesting. So with the shepherd and the father, we're seeing guidance here. Taking care, because the father takes care of their children. The shepherd, of course, takes care of their either their sheep or is it called their stock? I'm not sure. Their animals, of course. And so I'm getting the strong message of taking care. Take care. So you have to take care here. Let's see what you're supposed to take care of. Pile number 2. Let's see this first. You have, this popped up in the first pile. You have the advocate, but it popped out somewhere else. So in your body, we have the advocate. Inspires you to put compassion into action. It's very green as well, like the stone we picked for your card here, for the body. Okay, let's put this here. And you have the sword, which is all about masculine energy, because with the sword, it has the capability of cutting into energy and shifting its direction with strength, with power, with taking action, chopping something off to rectify something. So that's coming strong. That's a similar message here. So I'm seeing from your body, take care. There's a change of season here happening, meaning there's changes happening in your body and you want to take care of it so that you are assisting it and not causing negative or embracing negative effects on it. Okay, so with the knife here, I'm clearly seeing chop something off. Okay, chop something off. Let's see what it is. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. Pile number 2. You have, wow, the Hierophant. With the Hierophant, this is all about commitment, committing to something. Maybe committing to doing the right thing, eating the right food, maybe, or perhaps it's just exercise. Who knows? It's just with take care, there is some commitment needed where you would be doing things that advocate for the health of your body and not for things that are causing the shift. All right? You have death here, and please don't take that literal. I mean, okay? Just giving a warning here if you're new to tarot. You also have, because death, it might look like a scary card, but it's really a wonderful card. It's all about transformation, and it's always been that from very ancient civilizations, starting from the ancient Egyptian civilization. The more you hear about the death in symbology and how it totally means transforming something, you would not be really afraid of the death card. So you have the devil here, again, another card you don't need to be afraid of. The devil card speaks of, literally speaks of us submitting to, what's the word? Temptations. Submitting to temptation. And there needs to be a committed transformation of moving away from certain temptations that are causing this shift in season, and you don't want it to happen. You're on the threshold here. It's all in your hands, and that's why you're getting the message of take care. You can choose to advocate towards your health and not towards your temptations. Pile number 2. You have judgment here, showing again rising from this situation, changing this situation, rising above the temptations. And what the beautiful thing about judgment is that you're finally able to get to a new stage that you may have wanted to get into for a long time. And again, you see a consistent message here, because judgment is also the end of a dying era and the dawn of a new. So your body is inviting you to make a new era with yourself, with your body, to advocate the things that help it and to move away from temptations. Literally, the devil card is about temptations, so that you are able to spring back into your full health, your full greenery, and you have the capability of shifting your situation completely. With the sword, like we said, it has the capability of cutting into energy and shifting the direction of energy altogether. So it's all your body's message here is about commitment to transformation, moving away from temptation so that you enter a new era, a strong era. Pile number 2. Again, with the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands shows me, by the way, that this is not new to you. You have been considering, you've been putting a lot of thought into that, actually. So it's not you being surprised by your body's message here at all. It's something that you wanted to do for a long time. In fact, you're packed up, which means a lot of the times you've decided, but you've been putting it off for a while. And the 3 of Wands is about embarking on a new journey that you've been putting a lot of thought into. And so your body is inviting you to take that step, to start taking that step for yourself, because you will end up being very happy with the results, very happy with going back to your health, to your strength, to you glowing, literally glowing here, because the 2 cards right underneath each other are both showing glow up happening. Glow up that may even affect your face as well. Glow up even physically. Wow. You'll be glowing with energy, glowing with health. And there's something about your face here, perhaps face glowing as well. Pile number 2. So that is the strong message that I see with your cards. Of course, the Hierophant always has the key cards, the key symbol, which shows that the key is in your hand. You can switch this around and open a new door and a new era for yourself. pile number 2. And that's the message that I see here with your body. Such a beautiful message. I wish you all the best of luck. I hope you heed the call. And now let's move on to the messages from your soul. All right, now let's take a look at messages from your soul. And let's see what you have. Let's first swap the piles. Take the body messages and put them there so we have space for the reading. There we go. So for the soul, the messages from your soul, you have, wow, you have, what a card. You have the sleeper. You see some closed eyes sleeping there. Wow. You know, with sleeping, it's the time where astral travel happens, the souls meet. It's a very special time spiritually with the soul. So I wonder what your message here is. Okay. You have maybe things that are going on that you're not aware of in the 3D. Let's see. You have, ooh, my goodness, the similarities between pile 1 and pile 2. This literally popped up in pile 1. You might want to check it out. But if, again, like I said, if you've picked pile 1 and 2, I wouldn't be surprised. This could be a pile. 1 could be more information for you, or 2 could be more information for you if you're 1. So anyways, you have the healer. What are the odds? So you have the sleeper and the healer. This is going to turn out to be very significant here. Okay. You also have the liberator. Wow. Let me take out the noise. I cannot believe this. It literally says, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. I mean, such a similar message. I'm face palming. I cannot believe it. You really might want to check pile number 1. But anyways, let's not get into pile 1. Let's not, I have to control my mind blown moments. All right, let's take a look at the rest of your reading. Wow, you have the holy stone with protection. My goodness. What is going on here? So, again here, remember what we talked about with the mind? You have a very strong mission, and I wouldn't be surprised because that was your reading in your mind. We already know that you have a very strong mission, expelling the old and bringing the new, that there is corruption, if you remember, of course, with your mind reading. And so what I'm seeing here is that you are highly protected. We're taking a look at what your soul is saying. Your soul is saying you have a very strong mission. You're sleeping on it now. You may want to begin starting. We even have the word tyranny in your reading. Can you believe this? So you are definitely, as a soul, here to heal something tyrannic, something that other people are experiencing tyranny, and you are going to go forth with it with confidence, with power. With sleeping also, I would say, first of all, like we said, you need to wake up to this call. Second of all, I feel like you're going to go through it with so much tranquility. It's like it looks from the outside that it's daring, that it's bold, because you're standing against some corrupted people or corrupted organizations, but you're just going to be doing it in reality from a soul level, very peacefully, very calmly. It's really not going to scare you at all. In fact, like you can see here, you're going to be very protected as you go through this mission. All the best of luck with your mission, my dear pile number 2. I mean, a reading like this could not be coherent to this amount by accident. If you felt drawn to pile number 2, your reading is confirmed for sure. Wow, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So I see your soul saying that once you step into that, your world is changing. Everything is changing, and it's landed in the same place as the world. You're changing the whole world. You have a cycle here, you have a circle, which was very similar to the world card that popped in the beginning. You're changing something completely. Do you see? Changing something the other way around, shifting fate, shifting realities for everyone, including yourself. And we should not ignore the fact that you have the Wheel of Fortune, which means that it's also going to be bringing you a lot of blessings and a lot of strong fortune as well. Oh my God, wow. You're lighting the way, do you see, towards something that was otherwise dark. You have the 7 of Cups. Let's see what your message is from your soul. You have, the Emperor. You're very strong. A very strong soul that is highly capable of making this happen. With the Emperor, I'm kind of feeling, again, the idea that you're on your own here. You're doing it solely on your own. What are you up to, pile number 2? And why is it you alone lighting the way with your hands here? I wonder. Okay, you have the 4 of Swords. And you have the 5 of Swords. And notice that the 4 of Swords fell right under the stone we used for the mind. So there's a lot of thinking involved in your mission. Maybe you have to craft something. You have to write something. You have to put it together. Yes, there's a lot of thinking here. And so there's a lot of work to be done, especially when it comes to thinking. Research, perhaps. And as you research pile number 2, I see your soul telling you that you have to be very equipped as you search. You have to make sure that you also adhere to the world's rules, because you'll have other people fighting you in your spiritual journey and your spiritual mission by trying to make you stupid, or trying to make you wrong, or trying to make you seem like you're veering everyone else off course when you're trying to put them in course, you know? And so with the 5 of Swords, I'm seeing your soul telling you to be careful and to be equipped and grounded. Yes, you're intelligent and you're doing the right research here. You're lighting the way, but you have to be equipped in the 3D. Examples of that are be equipped with supporting your argument with studies, perhaps. Supporting your argument with research. Having what you're researching be revised by experts. So always keep yourself equipped with the right people and the right criteria, adhering to the right criteria in our day and age and era, so that other people with bad intentions do not veer you off of your spiritual course. That's your soul's telling you to be careful, to protect yourself this way. And you do that and you have nothing to worry about. In fact, with the Seven of Cups, I feel like you're taking something in the past. You see a ghost here. You're taking something that's going on wrong. You're moving it into the past and bringing something forth into the future. You know how, for example, there has been a revolution and a shift in women's rights. Just a couple of generations back, our grandparents or our great-grandparents perhaps didn't have the same women rights that we enjoy today. The women, anyone who identifies as women, women are able to vote now. They have definitely more rights. People are conscious of their rights now. It's something that we speak about and it's respected, as opposed to the past, for example. So there has been a revolution that happened there. Some sort of unfairness or corruption that is now in the past. We're still, of course, going on to the course of trying to make everyone, bring fairness to everyone. But we've changed a lot. And so I'm seeing here you being a person who will solely revolutionize something, heal something that's going on wrong in the world, bringing it into the past. But you do, again, have the Seven of Cups. So things have been hazy for you in the past, where you knew that this was your mission maybe, or you wanted to embark on it, but maybe your situation was you weren't ready yet. You doubted your capability of doing it. You didn't maybe have the right resources for it. It wasn't the right time. You were thinking a lot on when to start, how to do it. And with this card being framed here by the Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor, I'm really seeing pile number 2 that it's time, or it's nearly time. This haziness is moving away. You're being prepped for it now. You're being prepared for it. And the circumstances are nearly there. It's going to be time very soon. So be ready for your real mission on the planet, to heal, to do something great. And very soon you'll be embarking on this journey that you'll be doing on your own. What is this? Is this some sort of space mission? I don't know. I say this with lightheartedness, pile number 2, with my heart. I don't know what you're up to, but I have a lot of respect for what you're doing. All the best of luck with that, my dear pile number 2, as your soul here is suggesting you liberate others, but make sure that you are equipped with the right information, the right protection, legal protection, reference protection, revision protection, whatever it is that you need to protect yourself with, Just make sure you're very well protected. All the best of luck, my dear pile number 2. I cannot express how I'm in awe that I've done this reading. I feel so humbled to have been I feel so humbled to have been a part of your life somehow, delivering this reading. Thank you for tuning in, my dear beautiful pile number 2. All the best of luck in your wonderful and amazing mission. And that was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And don't forget to check out my productivity book. Who knows? It might help you in your mission, right? It's small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate on reading it. And it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying it. That is a promise that I give to you. It's from my heart to yours. If you want to check it out, you'll find a link to the book down in the description box. And pile number 2, it was such a pleasure. I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hey soul family, if you love the shuffling and the card picking process, I left this section specifically for you. I personally love this part. It's really one of my very favorite parts of tarot reading. But if you're looking into getting into the reading right away, then please click on the next link to the one you clicked on. And otherwise, let's get on to the preparation. Also, if you're interested in any of the decks that I use in the preparation process or even during the reading, I always leave the names of the decks down in the description box for you to check out if you want. Other than that, let's begin our preparation. So we're going to be shuffling with intention. Whoa, now that is ready. Okay. So these are messages from, as you can see, I've divided them into 3 parts with the mind, body, and soul. So we have the mind, the body, and I feel the one down there for the soul. Wonderful. Okay. Now let's get on to our next deck and shuffle with intention. Can we please get messages for pile number 3's? Wow, okay, that was ready. Mind, body, and soul. Wonderful. Okay, now let's take a look at your 3rd deck. Again, we'll be shuffling with intention. I love this deck. Oh, okay. Mind, body, and soul. Wonderful. We'll leave this small one to the end so that we can see it. And now let's shuffle your main tarot deck. We'll be using 5 cards for each of our 3 piles. So can we kindly get messages from pile number 3's mind, body, and soul? 2, 2, and no, this one. 2, 3, 3, and 3. And I feel this one. Thank you. 4, 4, and 4. 5, 5, and 5. Wonderful. All right, last but not least, our beautiful small oracle cards. Deck, I mean. Right, let's shuffle with intention. Can we kindly get information on pile number 3's mind, body, and soul? Wonderful. 1, 2, and 3. This one is popping up. It really is, and I feel it. So for pile number 3, we'll have 2. I tried to avoid getting 2. I saw both of them, and then I just didn't feel right. I had to use the 2. Okay. So I believe we are now ready. Let's now put our piles in a neat way. All right. Oh, it's quite tricky. I was getting the hang out of this. But there we go. Ooh. There we go. So, oops, these are messages from your mind. There we go. messages from the body. All right. There we go, second pile ready. And messages from the soul. This one has two. I'm excited about this. I wonder why two wanted to come out. We'll find out. Strong message there from your soul, obviously. Quite precise. Okay, no. This is getting tricky. Okay, I think I have to help adjust it a little bit. There we go. And messages from your soul. So pile number 3, I believe we are now ready for your reading. Thank you for sharing this beautiful space and time with me. And let's get on to your reading. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the beautiful Sodalite. What a beautiful stone. I love the Sodalite. All right, we'll talk about it in a second and see how it fits into your reading. But as you can see, we have divided your reading into 3 parts. For a part for your mind, messages from your mind, messages from your body, and messages from your soul. Let's now begin your reading and take a look at what messages you have from your mind. Let's put your mind crystal right there and see what you have. So these are your tarot cards. Let's keep them there for now. You have, wow, you have the warrior. Okay. I feel like this message here, before I even start interpreting it, I'm channeling that it's a specific message for someone telling you something, the warrior, for some reason. Okay? Other than that, let's continue. You have the prayer. Okay. You have, ooh, addict. Okay. Okay. Even if this is your specific message, the layer we're going to talk about definitely is your message from your mind. Okay? You have, oh, the Book of Shadows with experience. How amazing is that? The message is very clear. We'll get to it in a second. But now, let's take a look at the rest of your cards. So you have the Page of Pentacles with adventure. You do see an inner child here as well. Okay. You have the Queen of Wands with sharing. You have, wow, the King of Pentacles with abundance. All court cards so far. Strong energy here. You have the Eight of Wands with traveling. And you have, wow, the Five of Swords with comparison. Okay. So pile number 3, what I am seeing here in your reading is taking a look at the Book of Shadows here and the inner child with the Page of Pentacles along with Addict. I'm seeing a strong message of things happening in the past. You have memories from your childhood, whether you remember them or not. They are stored in your mind and they have an effect on you up until today. And you do see that effect with the addict. And so these emotions have these emotions that happened in the past still affect everything that you do today. They have an effect on you, and I would think this effect is in the form of triggers, because this is someone pushing these triggers. This definitely reminds me of the concept that I always talk about on this channel. It has changed so many people's lives. I'm in awe of Dr. Caroline Leaf's book. She's very revolutionary. She's been she's a neuroscientist who's been doing lab researches for 20 years with other neuroscientists. And she's proven her concept over and over, and now she sells it in her book, Cleaning Up Your Mental Mess. I'll leave it down in the description box. You might want to check it out. Long story short, she talks about you being fully capable of taking charge and control of how you think, no matter how bad. If you read about how she's helped people and how the examples she's given, and how she's helped some people who've had it really rough. It's so amazing. And she talks about the idea that it's true. We completely have it in our hands to take control of our minds. And one of the concepts that she talks about is pushing away emotions. You might want to check her book. You're going to love it. There's so much more to it. But I do see literally her concept here. And that's your message from your mind here. And that's why you have the warrior in your reading. And so to move past that and to heal that, I feel, with the prayer card coming here. With speed, as you can see, with the 8 of Wands appearing in your reading, that's momentum, that's speed, that's your message from your mind. I do see you, as Dr. Caroline Leaf expresses, to push away triggers, to push away emotions that put you down. Things like depression, things like anxiety, things like fears. Whatever has an effect that could, one way or the other, weaken you in any way. I do see your mind telling you to push these triggers, because this way you change the neurological pathways in your mind and you create a new pathway that is healthier, other than the old ways where you would get the trigger of fear or the trigger of sadness and let it take control of you. No, I see stronger health here, with the mental health, of course, with the Queen of Wands and the King of Pentacles, showing stability, showing confidence, showing radiance, showing you being able to share your gifts with others, you being able to help others because now you've helped yourself. And to create this momentum is to leave the old ways. And with the bamboo, this is flexibility. Being flexible by knowing that you can deal with it. Understand, being kind, pushing the emotions, you see, pushing the water. And so you're no longer addicted to these emotions, but you're flexible here, just like the bamboo, where you recognize that you had this trigger, and that's okay. And once you've recognized it, that's the diagnosis right there, to decide to calmly push it away, to not accept it any longer. Take it out. You're no longer accepting these emotions. And to do it calmly. And by training your mind to think like that, you take back control of your emotions, of your life, of your stability. Because here's the thing. It's not about changing the outside circumstances to feel happy. That's a thought that can make us feel weak the rest of our lives. The right way to handle situations is to let the outside be the outside and to have faith in ourselves, to face anything that comes our way. This way, we're not dependent and going up and down with whatever the world's bringing to us. We are the ones in control. We are the ones that push everything out or rectifies it or faces it well, having faith in our ability to deal with the situation. And so here I do see the idea of having belief with the prayer, having belief in yourself and the universe that you will be okay, and to handle your own emotions, your own situations by pushing away things that weaken your position. And that starts from within, pushing worries, pushing unnecessary stresses and anxiety and fears and strong feelings of sadness or whatever it is that is not welcome. And this way, my dear pile number 3, you have your inner child going into the light, as you see, healing it little by little, feeling it again now, growing into maturity, feeling in command of its life, feeling stable, feeling abundant, and at the same time able to radiate strength and confidence, and also able to help others. And that is the strongest message that I see from your mind. In fact, the stone that you were most drawn to was the Sodalite. And the Sodalite is all about rational thinking, mental drive, cerebral activity, and not just physical, but also from the crown chakra. So you have spiritual wisdom in conjunction with your mental wisdom, bringing you into the right direction, into the right path, pile number 1. So as I can see here, this is your strongest message from your mind to rectify this. As I can see here, what has become addictive type of thinking, your mind is used to operate from this place. And so now it's time to stop this pathway, as you can see, and create a new neurological pathway that will automatically make you function from a healthier place where your mind has learned not to accept emotions like that, and to function from a place of strength, your inner strength, pile number 3. Love your message. Love your message. So that was the first message that we see here from your mind, to heal the past and look forward to the future, to understand that it's a matter of momentum and that you can, with the 5 of Swords, you can fight this mentally, definitely, is your message here. Pile number 3, because with the 5 of Swords, it has to do with the energy of fighting and doing what's right for you. Sometimes it's read as being selfish and doing what's right, what you want for yourself, despite of what the people around you feel. But it also means fighting for you, doing what's right for you and persevering until you make it happen. And with the Swords, this is all mental thought, mental effort as well. That's why you have the warrior right there. And with the prayer, I see to believe that you will be pushing it out. In fact, with the 8 of Wands, this seems to be a process that you can actually do quite quickly. It might take some training in the beginning where you feel like with inertia that you have to push a little bit hard, and then it's going to go super fast without you later putting in any effort to it. And this process will happen very quickly because the Eight of Wands is about velocity. So you won't be feeling stuck in this energy. It's just that a little push in the beginning and it's all going to go very quickly for you. Pile number 3. Love this message. Now let's take a look at your the messages from your body. Give me a second to clear your cards out. All right, let's now see the messages that you have from your body. And let's swap out the piles so we have space for our reading. And let's put the messages from your mind, right there. Okay. You know, when this fell, I instantly remembered the Matrix with, would you take the red pill or would you take the blue pill? Doesn't that remind you of that? Let's see how this message that we've just noticed here fits into your reading. So there's a matter of choice here going on. Okay. Yes, choice. That's why you picked the Sodalite. Your reading is all about mental energy here. Messages about better choices or messages that you may want to think about, things of that sort. Okay, so you have... you have the Enchanter. Looks beautiful, this card. Okay, let's put it here for the moment. And let's take a look at the rest of your cards. So, you have... you have the Amina Mundi. What a powerful reading. The Amina Mundi is equivalent to the World card here. It's a very powerful card. We'll talk about it in a second. But let's see the rest of your cards. So you have... this card keeps popping up. It's unbelievable in this reading. This popped up in the same body part of another reading. Interesting. Well, I'm not really surprised. You know why? Because we're all sharing this message in our world where they have stopped taking care of us and they're more focused perhaps on selling. And a lot of the things that they sell, whether it has to do with nutrition or medicine or whatever, is not focused on helping us, unfortunately, at this time. Or there isn't much awareness maybe that we've had with regards to our food in the past. And so with Advocate, remember when we said we were picking between the red pill and the blue pill? I'm really seeing you advocating for your body and choosing what the right options for you. Choosing the right thing that you know, that you believe or you know is the right thing for you. Pile number 3. Making better choices is the main message of your reading here. Okay. Wow, you have the bell with the awakening. The bell, of course, this is the throat chakra, but other than that, it marks beginnings, it marks endings. So there's a loud awakening happening in this area. Now, perhaps in your specific pile, a lot of you have already been awoken to this fact and you're already making the right choices. You're embarking on that. Maybe your body is actually, the message here is quite different than the other message, because here maybe you're the one who's actually making better choices, especially that you have the Amina Mundi here. Anima Mundi. And it shows that there is power here. You are making better choices. Maybe your body is thanking you here. Who knows? Let's be patient and wait and see what your message from your body is. You're embracing your body. You're embracing the right choices. or you've just started maybe. That's why you have that message. Let's put it here. That's the body now. It's all green. It's all green. All about the body. And the sun is rising. So yes, I'm kind of getting the hint that it's not the same reading after all at all. I'm seeing that you're making the right choices mentally now. You're very alert and aware of the choices that you make. Good for you, pile number 3. Good for you. All right, so wow. Yes, now it's confirmed. You have the 6 of Wands with success. You're doing a great job, my dear pile number 3. Good for you. Good for you. Oh, I almost want to hug you. I'm so proud of you. You're going to be doing a great job with your mental state. You're doing already a great job with your body. Your body's happy with you because there's success here. It's like congratulating you, saying thank you for taking care of me. You started doing something right. Good for you, pile number 3. What a pile. You have the 8 of Swords with guilt. Let's see what this is about. You have with the 8 of Swords, you're rectifying a long condition, or a long it was long time due. It was starting to have an effect on you. For some of you, you may have started getting headaches. Also, it's at the place where the sinus is. Maybe some of you, vagus nerve also, or it could have been affecting your mental state. It started having an effect on you, is what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing your body congratulating you because you're reversing that. And with the Anima Mundi, that's so much power. That's you're doing so many things right, changing it all round. It's not like you're changing one area or leaving the other. You're like, you have a vision. You're doing the right thing all round. Pile number 3. Good for you. Good for you. You have, wow, you have the Knight of the Knight of Cups with trust. So it's like, I kind of feel like you're succeeding with flying colors. You're going to be very healthy. You're going to feel free very soon. You're going to see so many amazing effects that you're going to be flying with happiness. Oh. Good job, pile number 3. Wow, wow, wow. Do you see how you have this figure energized with the Page of Wands here? You're feeling younger, you're feeling fresh, you're feeling strong, you're feeling like you're glowing. Wow, pile number 3. I'm so happy for you, my dear pile. Great job. What else do you have here? You're doing something or a lot of things, right? Wow. So we have a surprise here with the Hierophant, no thingness. There's a surprise coming for you in terms of your health, my dear pile number 3. And it's rectifying this energy because as you may know, if you've been around this channel, it's one of my favorite cards. The no thingness is actually a translation from a Sanskrit word of shunyata. And this means that from nothing comes out everything. It's just like how the universe was created. There was nothing, and then a big bang was created, and the whole universe has been created. And you and I are now talking to each other virtually. And we're all connected, and all these amazing things are happening. And so here, because of with the Hierophant, you've learned some very valuable information that is good, that is strong, that is beneficial. You've had your hands on the right information. So happy for you. And you're changing the situation, and in no time, your body is saying you will see surprises that you wouldn't imagine. I wonder what your surprises are, but it's a surprise, right? Gotta wait for it. All the best of luck with that. I'm so proud of you, pile number 3. And it seems you're going into a beautiful direction, full of surprises, full of glow. It's like maybe you'll see your body doing things it hasn't done before. I don't know what's going to happen there. But with your body goals, you're reaching surprises. You're having big things change for you. I see your body telling you to keep up doing what you're doing, to continue doing more, going through with your plans. It's a wonderful beginning. You've awakened your body, and you will see many. Do you see how the flowers are matching her beautiful flower hat? You'll see ripples and ripples of effects because of this change that you've done there. What a positive message, this pile. I loved it. And I love your body message. It's like how refreshing it is to see how the body is so proud of you. Good job, pile number 3. And you can see that you truly know what to do. This is why you have the Hierophant. You know the way, because with the Enchanter is all about knowing the way forward. Knowing the way forward. And with the Anima Mundi, it's the link between the literal and the imaginal, or meaning the rational and the mythic. So I have this idea that you kind of know the way already, and you know what else to do, and you will be guided with what else to do. It's like if there was a right direction, you're totally on it. You're doing the right thing. Maybe you want to give us some tips here, pile number 3, in the comment section. Help everyone out with that. If you want, give some health tips of what you're doing. We'll all learn from it. I'm sure I'm going to be reading it with open eyes, everyone in pile number 3, and see what you guys are doing, getting tips from you. Good job, pile number 3. And so you're on the right direction in terms of your body. Good job, my dear pile number 3. So proud of you. And I guess with such a beautiful, positive message, now let's get on to what your soul wants to tell you. So pile number 3, here's what happened, and it's blowing my mind. When I finished the body part and going into the soul part, for some reason I just was absent-minded for a couple of seconds. And I took all of the piles and I put them together, and I was about to prepare for the 4th pile, and I was like, whoa, no, we didn't finish the soul part of pile number 3's message. And so I had to quickly open the cards that I just put together and I had to take out the cards that weren't read yet, which were for the soul, and clear out everything else. And so forgetting about the soul is something very significant. And I do not take what happens before a pile ever lightly. If you've been on the channel for a while, you know that sometimes things would happen, and I know it's there for a reason. Just like with the red pill and the blue pill that happened with the other pile. So there's a message here of forgetting about the soul and moving on. That's quite powerful. I have seen your cards. I have not analyzed them yet. I've quickly just noticed them, but I did not see or analyze anything pertaining to the messages that they hold. So let's see what's going on here, pile number 3, and why there's forgetfulness and what forgetfulness is there. Maybe you forgot who you are, could be a message. I don't know. Let's check it out. So you have the Sailor. Like I said, I still don't understand what the Sailor is. We'll find out together. But wow, did you see how that was gliding magically? I would say you have maybe magic in you that you forgot. Let's see together. all I know is that you have very strong mental capabilities with the Sodalite highlighting your reading. It's helping you with everything. It's helping you with your mental state. It's helping you with your body. And obviously, it will have a great effect on your soul. Because this could mean that you forgot some sort of magical power that you have. Maybe you're able to manifest things with your mind. Maybe you have a huge gift that you forgot about, that you're not in touch with, and you need to sail to it. You need to explore it, is what we're saying here. Reconnect back with it, especially with the Pisces here. You know, Pisces is one of the very strong signs that has strong psychic abilities. And so your message from your soul so far is that you have very strong magical powers, very strong psychic powers, super unique, that you have forgotten about. Maybe you've had it all throughout your old lives. You were, for example, a witch or a wizard, someone maybe who was involved with the esoteric community, holding secrets of the past. Maybe you were an ancient royal king or queen with a lot of sacred knowledge. You have strong magical or psychic powers within you that you have totally forgot about in this lifetime. And your soul is nudging you to explore it. Pile number 3. How magical was that? Your pile has been super magical from the beginning. And you have the Father. And let's see what this could be about. Okay. Oh, I have, oh my goodness. Now I don't even know what your card is from here. Seemed to put it away. I thought I took all the cards. We'll have to pick one. Well, everything happens for a reason. Oh, you know what else? No, it wasn't in your pile. Okay. So we'll be picking out on camera your card because of all this mess that happened. All right. So it's like you're remembering who you are, rediscovering who you are, putting in some of the efforts that you've done in the past to reconnect with your power. Like what? With Angel, I see here that you're a strong mythical being. You need to remember who you are. And you have strong magical powers because you literally will be helping those in need with no expectation of return. Oh, I'm gonna hug you, pile number 3. And that's probably why you have the father archetype. Because the father is a nurturer, is someone who takes care of their children without expectation of return. Isn't it? Wow. Let's unveil the rest. Stop it. Wow. You have the lady, which is the high priestess. Embodiment, and you're like the embodiment of the high priestess. Or you could be an angel in a human body, believe it or not. You are a mythical being, that is for sure. I don't know what your story is. I don't know what your past lives are, the nature of your soul, but your soul is telling you to wake up. Pile number 3. You're a very special being. I don't know. I cannot read it. I don't know what it is, but you are a very special soul. With Angel, you could be a starseed, or who knows? Maybe it's something we don't know. You're a very special soul. You don't understand how powerful you are. You don't understand, but you're here to nurture others. You're here to help others with your power. And you need to explore it, pile number 3. The only way you will know and realize that you have strong powers to this extent is to please explore it. Please tune into it. Learn to get feedback from it. What works, what doesn't. And I promise you, you will find this magic. I promise you, you will find this magic by practicing it. And the more you practice it, see, this is why we said from the beginning, there's a little bit of work and then of work that you've done in previous lives, and then you get in touch with this huge power. So there's a little bit of effort on your part from the beginning of remembering, re-remembering. You know how, for example, someone who's been knitting all their lives, for example, they're a great knitter or a great crochet person. They do magnificent things. Or let's take an easier example. You know how an athlete knows how to use their legs in soccer or football for the rest of the world, and they know all these tips and tricks, and they know how to maneuver the ball. They're just so good, and they're really recognized in their field, in their community. And so let's say this very skilled footballer or soccer player goes into an accident, and now because of the accident they have to relearn and re-remember how to use their leg. It is going to take effort in the beginning, but the knowledge cannot just be deleted. The tips and tricks and the muscle memory cannot be deleted. It takes time to get into it, but once you do, there's a lot of stories of how people got back into who they were, and they've done things the way they used to do it, if not more. I know that there are some stories that it wasn't as perfect, but I'm talking about the ones that did. This is the analogy that I'm trying to use for your reading here. So many people were able to go back and do even more. And so what I'm seeing here is that you may need in the beginning to put in that effort to re-remember how to get in touch with your magic. And once you do that, you have so much of it that is just fascinating, specifically to you, that you've learned throughout your lifetimes. Pile number 3. And it's just going to take a little help of you tuning into that. Wow. I'm so impressed. All right. Like, do you see why I keep saying I'm super lucky? Because I have very amazing people watching the channel that blow my mind with most of the readings. I mean, you choosing to watch me and to be around me is my biggest blessing in life. And I mean it with every bit of my heart. And thank you for being around. All right, so you have, wow, did I not say integration? What? Do you see pile number 3? Integrating the past with the future and reconnecting to your magical power. Unbelievable. All right. You have the 6 of Swords with the burden, slowly guiding yourself back, the way back to your soul. You have the 8 of Pentacles with ordinariness, which would show me that the reason why you didn't know you had all these powers, perhaps you've had nearly the same life as everyone else. You lived a beautiful ordinary life, not regular life like everyone. You might have seen some magic here and there for sure, but other than that, it was pretty normal life that everyone in the 21st century is living. And so that's why you don't know, you're oblivious in your new 3D in this lifetime to just what you were in the past. What kind of knowledge your soul has. And so with the Eight of Pentacles, this is about working. Again, your main message from your soul is to work on it, honing it back. Pile number 3. Again, you're stuck in the 3D with the with the Queen of Swords. There's truth that you don't know about you. And your 3D body at the moment is keeping you stuck from it. And in order to get past that, you have to do things that the body doesn't do. And more like what the soul does. It's not just depending. See, that's why you have the Sodalite. Not just depending on your 3D mind, your physical mind, to figure it all out on your own or to see what's logical and what's not. You also need to activate your spiritual mind, your crown chakra, opening up to the knowledge that only the High Priestess has. And you need to get out of your body, and that could be perhaps through meditation. You may want to consider meditation strongly, because that will have a great effect on you tuning into this power. Also, tuning into your intuition, pile number 3, by trusting your instinct. If you feel something, check it out and see what the type of feedback that you get. Perhaps get into, I don't want to say activities because it's not the right word, but into things that help you get in touch with your intuition. Things like tarot, you watching tarot or you doing tarot for yourself is definitely a beautiful thing, because now you're training your intuition. Did I pick the right pile? Can I trust my intuition in picking the right pile? Or can I trust my reading to the card? Also, you can get into other psychic activities like closing cards and seeing where your intuition is taking you to finding the right card. So that doesn't just have to be tarot. Putting things in boxes and seeing where your intuition will take you. It might be in the beginning a little frustrating, like we talked, but getting the feedback and learning to understand the secrets and the symbolism you see before you open the box and things of the sort, the inkling you feel, the heat you feel in your body. There will be so many things, I promise you, once you get into that, and you will be in touch with your magic. Pile number 3. You will see, you will remember this reading, and you will realize just how much power you have, magical power. You have the pentacle right on top of your crown chakra. This is powerful energy. Your soul is a beautiful soul. The souls watching pile number 3 are beautiful, beautiful souls with the angel. You're a wonderful person who's very unique, very rare in the world. If you were right in front of me, I would hug you and I would ask you to be my friend. Pile number 3, you're a blessing to anyone's life. Lucky you, lucky the people around you. And let's see what your last card is. 3 of Swords with isolation. And with this, I see that the ice is melting. Do you see? The ice is melting. It is the 3 of Swords. So what do I see here? Oh. Look, pile number 3. With isolation and all this ice, I would say that you have spent maybe years feeling like you're alone, even though you're a beautiful, beautiful person here. You've spent years feeling isolated, alone, Maybe you didn't find the right people to share your love with. Yes, it seems like a cold season here. You obviously have cried a lot, you've been stabbed a lot, you've been disappointed, and it caused you to protect your energy. You can see her protecting her energy here. And maybe you chose to be on your own, cutting maybe people out of your life with a sword here, only keeping the ones who respect your energy, cutting a lot out, cutting a lot of people that you may have loved. And finally, you realize that you've been in isolation. You felt extreme coldness, of the world. But just like the table moved here, things are about to shift for you, right? You were kept alone because it was a very important part of your spiritual growth, pile number 3. It's very important, since this is strong magic here. There's nothing wrong with connecting with others, of course. But I feel like your soul was aggressively pushing you to learn to be happy on your own first. And while it's very important for us to connect with others, we're social creatures. There's nothing wrong with wanting to connect with people. But I feel like your soul has been training you to first be happy with you, to be comfortable in being alone. When there are people, that's wonderful. But when there aren't, not to feel that it's harsh. And this training will not just give you power, but it's in fact very important for your spiritual journey, because you will be experiencing magic that is only secret to you. Magic that's not scary. I don't know, of course, what it is. But with the High Priestess here, my dear pile number 3, and the angel, I would tell you that you will be experiencing great magical experiences that you will enjoy. It will not scare you. That you need to be alone for some reason to experience. They will be powerful experiences. Powerful experiences, magical experiences. And you have to be alone to experience them. Not that you have to spend your life alone. Don't get me wrong. But this was training for you to be able to sometimes spend that time alone when needed to get in touch with your magic for certain experiences. And to be comfortable and even feel the love. I'm feeling that this is such beautiful magic here, a magical experience. It's not something where you see beings and you're afraid. No. Nothing like that. I don't know. But you might be in touch of such loving power, loving energy. That will be the most beautiful thing you experience in your whole life. And that's going to require you to sometimes stay alone for that. I don't know why. You're a magical being. You will have your own experience. I don't know what it is, but that is the message. Pile number 3. I'm in awe, and I wish you all the best of luck. I mean, I have goosebumps. I wonder what this beautiful energy is, and I hope you enjoy it for the rest of your life. You're a beautiful angel, a beautiful person, and you deserve all of that, if not more. Pile number 3, thank you for allowing me to share your beautiful energy with you. I'm genuinely grateful to have had this opportunity. And that was your reading. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And don't forget to check out my productivity book if you want. You might be interested in it. It's small and straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate on reading it. But it has key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying it. If you're interested in that, you'll find a link down in the description box of this book. And pile number 3, it was such a pleasure. It's so nice to meet you, and I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hey soul family, if you love the shuffling and the card picking process, I left this part specially for you. But if you're looking forward to getting started with the reading, then you may want to click on the link right after this one. All right, let's get started. And if you're interested in any of the decks that I use, you'll always find that I leave their names down in the description box. All right. As you may have already noticed, we will be dividing this reading into 3 piles. The first one is for the mind, messages from the mind, and then the second stone or the second pile will be messages from your body, and then the third pile will be messages from your soul. So let's get on. Oh, I feel this one sticking out. Okay, so we have 1. We have 2, and I feel this one. Well, this one wanted to come out quickly too, so we'll take these 2. All right. So there we go. We have 1, 2, and 3. Let's take the next deck, and let's shuffle with intention. Ooh, well, your piles are ready. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you so much. All right, now let's pick up your next deck. And again, we'll be shuffling with intention. Can we kindly get messages from pile number 4's mind, body, and soul, please? One, 2, and 3. I'm confident you'll get the exact messages you're supposed to get. Now, let's take your next deck, which will be your tarot deck. I'll be using this deck in the end because it's a small one. And let's put your beautiful crystal right there. Okay. Let's shuffle. Ooh. Let's shuffle with intention. Okay. Thank you. We'll be using 5 cards in each of the piles. So, can we kindly get messages for each of pile number 4's mind, body, and soul, please? Can we kindly get messages, please, from their minds, their bodies, and their soul? Thank you. Okay. So I have a feeling that we need to put it right there and just take from it. So that's 1, 2, 3. Now I see a split, so we're gonna move until we reach the split. And again, take messages. 1, so that's 4, 4, and 4. Again, there's a split, right? 5, and this one wants to go there. 5 and 5. Well, this one wanted to come out, so this will be an extra card for the body. Okay. Now we'll be using our last deck for this reading. And again, let's shuffle with intention. Can we kindly get Messages from pile number 4's mind, body, and soul, please. Messages from pile number 4's mind, body, and soul. Mind, body, and this one is the soul. All right, so I believe we have now chosen all your cards. Let's now tidy them up so we can begin your reading. You have extra cards here. You have an extra card with the soul and an extra card with the body. I wonder what this is going to be all about. Right. There we go. It's a bit tricky because they're all different sizes. So we have the mind. Thank you. There we go. Oh, okay. Body. There we go. And prepare the pile for the soul. There we go. And like we said, the soul. This reading is for my dear pile number 4. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching. I always love sharing your energy, and in fact this shuffling and card picking process is one of my very favorite process in the reading. And let's get now into your reading. Hi pile number 4. So you have chosen the beautiful yellow Aventurine. It is so beautiful in real life. You can actually see, I'm sure you can see too, the little clear quartz that exists within the yellow Aventurine, making it a very powerful stone. Let's see how this fits into your reading. And as you may have noticed, we have 3 piles. We'll be doing a reading for your mind, a reading for your body, and a reading for your soul. Let's first start out with your mind and see what messages you have. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. Let's put it here, I guess. Yeah. You have the summoner, which came in another pile. Was it? Oh, yes, it was in the mind. Of another pile as well. So you have the summoner. Okay. There we go. You can see it now. Very good. And you have... My goodness, the cards keep coming up the same. What's going on? So you have Father. Okay. Let's see what this is about. So these are messages from your mind. You have Scribe. Whoa, okay. Preserving knowledge and information. Let's keep it here. You have Cave with Retreat. Let's see. Extracting information. Extracting information. That was in hibernation. So extracting information maybe from the subconscious mind. This is a reading about the mind. Father here deals with change in season. Well, let's take a look at the rest of your cards and get more information about that. Okay. Ooh, starting off with a 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Okay. And then death. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, this could be journaling here. Okay, anyways. You have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups here is depicted as quite sad. I see. You have the King of Pentacles. I see. And you have the Ace of Swords. So pile number 4. What I'm seeing here for you is that you could have lost, there's a change in season here. You could have lost someone or something that was very dear to your heart that made you very happy. With the 9 of Cups, it's like a dream come true for anyone, what you had. And you may have lost this beautiful thing or this beautiful person, and it's had such a huge effect on your life and on you, especially mentally. Pile number 4. You were so sad. I can see there was a lot of emotions here with the Queen of Cups that is literally depicted as crying. And the reason for that is with the King of Pentacles, it seems like what you lost used to give you a lot of stability, was quite harboring for you, was so special for you. I'm so sorry. And to deal with this, you've been hibernating for a while. It's the cave, it represents the womb. So the womb and the father. Perhaps you may have lost a parent or may have lost someone who felt safe. Or you may have had your life shaken up where something beautiful was taken from you and you needed to find grounding again, and you needed to find safety. And pile number 4, my heart is aching for you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you had to go through such a rough experience. And you've been doing the right thing, I see, as a message from your mind of taking your time to heal, to regain balance, to regain stability. And in fact, you do see hands that are reaching out now for the sword, or which is a symbol of clarity with the Ace of Swords, and just about to start regaining balance in life, regaining energy with the yellow Aventurine. And as as I've explained in the beginning, there's quartz, clear quartz in the yellow Aventurine, which magnifies its energetic powers. And so I see a message from your mind telling you to start healing this and to come out little by little into the world, to start gaining back your grounding by living again. Start to slowly but surely come out of this mythological cave that we're talking about here, and to experience reliving life, reopening your heart a little bit, little by little, to life again, and to re-experience the happiness that you've always felt. Because by nature, with the yellow Aventurine, I would be 100% sure that by nature you're a very positive person, you're a very happy person by nature, you're a very energized person. The yellow Aventurine is just a beautiful stone, strong, confident personality that is very fun to be around, that is full of life. And to heal that, what I see your mind advising you to do is to literally journal. For some reason, journaling will really alter your reality. There's a lot of things that you can only find out about when you write, for some reason, because this is reminding me of the psychic power of writing automatic. It's called automatic writing. That's a psychic power. And when you when you journal, you'll get in touch with your magical or very strong psychic power that's specific to you. And through writing, you're able to download information. You're able to connect easily with your subconscious mind. You're able to understand so many things. And journaling for you in specific will be the door that will help you enter into healing this process, figuring out and making sense of everything that happened, and finding and your true power, regaining back your grounding, your stability, and finding peace and acceptance, and going back to your old happy self. Pile number 4. And this is why you have the summoner. There's information you need to extract so that you're able to process it properly and heal it. Maybe even through the automatic writing, you'll be able to reconnect. If this is about a loved one that you had a fall, is it called a fall off with? Is that the expression? Please let me remember it in the comment section. That you had a fall off with, is that right? Or maybe a loved one that you can no longer see in the 3D now, or help you, either you connect with them or with their higher selves if they're still here, or you'll be able to make sense of the events that happened in your life. All in all, you have the Ace of Swords. You will find clarity that will help bring your power back, heal you like a mother. This mother energy, nurturing energy. You'll be your own nurturer, pile number 4, and you will be able to heal yourself. That's your strongest message from your mind here. Preserving knowledge and information, extracting them, and you will find your way. You will come back to being that old happy self that you have been in the past. My beautiful pile number 4. So that is the first message from your mind. Love your mind. I personally have learned a lot taking a look at the message from your mind. Thank you for that, pile number 4. Now we will be moving on to your next part, which is messages from your body. Let me clear that and I'll come back. All right, pile number 4. let's check out the messages from your body. Let's put it right there. Okay, and now we'll take this pile and replace it so that we have space for the reading. Oops, sorry, so apologies about that. Okay, let's take a look at your first card. Wow. So you have the witch. Okay. With witch, I would see dealing with herbs. That's a very critical, one of the practices of a witch is learning the different herbs and knowing how to use it. Part of it to heal the body. So maybe there's a message here from your body of learning more about certain herbs that can help you out with something. Let's find out. You know, the yellow Aventurine deals with the digestive system. So maybe there is some focus or attention on your digestion. Improving it, maybe making it stronger with certain herbs. I mean, you even have herbs here all over the reading. Okay, let's find out more. Wow. If I say the piles in this channel flabbergast me, you will not even begin to imagine. My goodness. So you have the self. All right, such a powerful reading already. Nothing short of pile number 4. We all know, if you've been a pile number 4 for a while, we know that it's our little secret. What is up with this pile? So you have the self there. You're exuding power here. So, you know, this pearl is quite close to the digestive system. Could it be? Let's wait and see. Okay. You have the martyr. So you have learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. Okay. Ooh, you have the familiar ally. Right. If you have a pet, pile number 4, take care of it. Nothing wrong, don't worry at all. But I'm just saying, just take it along with your journey to health. That's what I'm seeing. Take your pet along on your journey of health. Don't leave them behind. And they'll always be there for you, your pet. I don't know why it's coming there, but it is coming along. So always take care of them. They'll always be there. Don't worry, there are so many years to come. Just take care of their health. Health is the message that was on the side, going back to you and your messages from your body. You're very close to your pet if you have one. That's why they bombarded your body reading. As you were reading, we're doing a reading about your body, their bodies came along in the background, as you can see. And it's like, hey, also me in this. Okay. Let's take a look at your cards. You have the Magician. You have the Hanged Man. Whoa, with the Hanged Man, this really lit up. I hope you noticed that. So let's see what this is about. So shifting your perspective in something will really give you all this glowingness or this health that we're seeing here. Magician again is reminding me of the witch and putting some herbs together or something. Let's see. You have the Knave of Chalices, which is the Page of Cups. And I saw 44 as we were doing this. Pretty cool. You might feel very fortunate and stable with your body. Let's see how. You have the Three of Wands. Pampering yourself, taking care of yourself, embarking on this journey to start taking the steps on something. Well, you have messages. What's going on here? Okay. We'll see it now. We'll figure it out in a second. And you have the Queen of Swords with being quite strict or learning. Or being organized as well. Being organized. So, what is your message from your body? Pile number 4. So with the Martyr, for some of you, perhaps your body has had an effect with the losses that happened in the past. Also losses of certain events or certain things. It had an effect on you physically. You're otherwise very blessed. You're doing well physically. You have a strong body. And what I'm seeing is that your body is saying, you definitely have a strong body with the yellow Aventurine. You'll soon have a lot of energy. There is this hint of looking into herbs, reading about certain focusing or reading about certain herbs that can, or nutrition, doesn't just have to be herbs and other nutrients that will really have a strong effect on your body. So examples of these could be, like, for example, looking into mushroom supplements. So of course, I'm not a doctor. Please consult your doctor. I'm just reading your cards, and you can use this information on your own discernment, and of course ask your doctor before you do anything, but you can look into it, right? And so I'm seeing things like certain herbs. Maybe it's garlic, maybe it's turmeric, maybe it's mushroom, like we said, because the studies show that it gives us longevity, a long life. Maybe it's polyphenols, supplementing with polyphenols. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But you are invited by your body to look into that with the messages here, to research that. There we go. And to speak to your doctor and see how you can supplement to regain back strength from what could have affected your body as of experiences from the past, to regain that power, because you have a lot of power. There's nothing for you to worry about, my dear pile number 4. A very strong body. You're doing great, and you'll be glowing very soon as you take care of yourself. The Hanged Man is like, there are some things that you need to shift in your life. First of all, like we said, to think of these supplements. Another thing is, you need, maybe if you want, of course, some exercise. That's another message that I'm seeing here from your body. Maybe you want to embark on some exercises that rejuvenate your body. These could differ from what you like and what you believe in. maybe stretching, maybe yoga, maybe cardio, whatever is right for you, that is coming across. So changing little things with the hangman here, changing little things that will have big effect on your health. Help it glow back. You're otherwise, like I said, very powerful, but it's going to help you with your energy. And it's the same for your pet here, your beloved pet. Maybe you want to make some tweaks to their diet. Maybe you want to speak to their doctor about certain supplements that they can take. You might want to focus on that as well if you have a pet. All in all, there's an invitation from your body to start researching, to committing to this plan that you do, to research maybe where you're going to start taking your exercise classes, or maybe you already know what to do, or you have a program, or you are someone who has this knowledge, to start planning it, scheduling it in your routine. And a last message from your body is to pamper it. Pampering your body will put it in a relaxed state. See, with love yourself here with the Page of Cups. To give love to yourself. To personally take care of yourself will have a huge effect on your body. That's what I'm seeing here. Maybe massages, or maybe it's not. Maybe you pampering yourself at home by taking a nice shower or a nice bath, and then pampering yourself with a nice smelling cream that's healthy, of course. Whatever measures that you like to take care of yourself. Perhaps choosing to dress up nicely and smell nicely. Whatever it is that you like to do to pamper yourself, it will have a big effect as well on your body. And to do as much as you can. I mean, you don't have to go full throttle. Sometimes it's about taking it little by little with whatever resources we have, whatever we can afford at the time, whatever time we have, to take it little by little. And you'll see that as you get into that little by little, the small steps that you take will have a big effect in the future. And you will find as you go that momentum is created, and that you will be able to do more in the long run. Pile number 4. So all the best of luck with that. May you always be blessed with your health. And I know, pile number 4, that you will be making these little amazing changes soon. All the best of luck with that. So with this was the messages that you have from your body. Now let's move on to the messages that you have from your soul. All right, we're now ready to get into your soul reading. The messages from your soul. And we are going to be taking that here. Oops. And we'll pick up your cards. And as usual, oh yes, in your reading there were 2 cards here for you. I remember. Okay. And we'll be swapping the previous pile with this new pile here. There we go. My goodness, the witch, the magician. Very cool. All right. So you have the king. Okay. Now we have a lot of cards here that we need to fit. So you have the venom. Okay. I see. Let's keep it here. And you have, wow, okay. You have the riddle. So there seems to be some intertwining here. Something that you may want to energetically unlock. And you're doing this reading to find out about it, to unlock it. You're in power, by the way, pile number 4. Do not be afraid of the cards you see, because you got the king here. So you are completely in command. You are way powerful, and you have the yellow Aventurine, which confirms power than you think you may have. And so with the king here, what we will see today are nothing compared to the power of your soul. And we'll see what messages you have about dealing with this energy. And I'll be talking about it in a second. But let's first take a look at your cards. You have Advocate. If I tell you that this card came in nearly all the readings or most of the readings, you won't believe me. It's just so unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's like there's energy, and there's shared energy in the community. And so some of the cards just keep popping up despite all the shuffling and everything. Okay. So you have Advocate, which clearly show that you are supported, you're not alone, and you are protected as well. Okay, so your soul is making you aware of something that you may not be fully aware of. Entanglement, maybe. Okay. Okay, and you have Nemesis with Lessons. This is going to be a very interesting reading. You have the 6 of Pentacles. The 5 of Cups. The 2 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is taking a toll on you. Yes, 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 yes. I really see what this is about. You have the King of Wands. Do you see how powerful that is? Fire. To say that fire is all over your reading is an understatement. From different decks here. And you have the Tower. Taking everything down that happened. Okay, so pile number 4. Look. There is some sort of energetic entanglement here. There's a lot of fire and the yellow Aventurine, so you are an all-powerful being. In fact, you have Nemesis here. Let's take it little by little. So, it seems in your reading here that there is around your aura some toxic energy. Perhaps this is the energy of people who are energetically tied to you because there's a lot of jealousy, there's a lot of hate. You being a light person is attracting, of course, a lot of shadow. So it seems like you've met a lot of, we even have shadow right next to here, to the venom here. So you probably met a lot of people in your life that were functioning from their shadow aspect. This could be a lot of things. This could be envy and jealousy and hate surrounding you that is affecting your aura. This could be, for some of you, some sort of entanglement with you dealing with someone who might have, in the very old past, done some black magic. That could be another thing. It could also be someone who's too focused on you in specific, or a group of people that are very focused on you and are constantly competing with you and interfering with your energetic field. That is causing some sort of entanglement between their energies and yours. So this is not much to worry about, my beautiful pile number 4. And I'm not going to tell you not to worry when you should worry. That's not going to happen. I'm not making you feel better. I'm telling you what your soul is telling you. So there is power in your energy, and there are certain things that you can do very calmly to take yourself to clear this sort of entanglement out of your energetic aura and bring it back to green and white. To set boundaries, energetic boundaries. You have the King of Wands, and Nemesis here. There's a lot of power to you. You have the King. So you're an all-powerful being. And what I'm seeing here is that with the Ten of Wands, you see, it's taken a toll on you. It's like it's made you very tired. It's making your everyday tasks and everyday life slower and tougher and hard to endure. And so now is the time for you to recognize this energy and to take it out of your life. So the first thing that I'm seeing with all this fire is to burn some herbs or Palo Santo or even some sage to clear out your energy. And in fact, pile number 4, I'm going to do that right now for you to help you as much as possible, and you can continue to do it as well. And I'll tell you the rest in your reading. But let me do that first. We kindly want to clear out, please, the negative energy surrounding pile number 4's aura, please. Cleanse it out as much as possible with this reading. Help them regain back their power, please. Take this old energy out. Please take this old energy out. Please cleanse out pile number 4's energetic aura, clearing out this toxic energy that is quite feeble to their power. And obviously your soul is saying here it's really all about burning sage, burning Palo Santo, burning certain herbs, clearing out your aura. It really is as simple as that. I hope you're feeling this, and I hope you're feeling the cleansing sending your way. And I hope you continue to heed the call from your soul. Pile number 4. Okay? I don't want to waste your reading, but I promise you that before I clear out this pile, I'm going to burn some sage and clear it out for you. That is a promise that I give to you. Okay, so what I'm seeing here as advice from your soul is that first you have to believe that you're very powerful, because, and the reason I say that, because the more you give in to the sadness of this energy and to feel like, oh, this person and these people are doing that to me and there's nothing in my hands, that's the reciprocative energy that you're going to get with the 6 of Pentacles here. And if you choose to be powerful, that's the reciprocative energy that you get. It's all about what you decide. It's all a spell, And nothing, no spell can ever affect you unless you decide that it will. Let me show you something. Look, and this is the Two of Wands that I'm seeing here. A decision, shifting perspective into getting into your personal power and not resigning, but not giving in to your fears and worries. Take a look at this. You gain a huge amount of freedom when you take nothing personally. And I read this before and I felt it was so true that I want to read it to you. No spell can affect you regardless of how strong it may be. And if you live without fear, if you love, you will be happy with your life. It's really all about shifting perspective and the energy that you exude around your aura. Is the energy that you're exuding fear? It will weaken your energetic aura, allowing toxins to intrude. And if you're living with strength and love, you have a strong aura around you and nothing can enter your energetic field. Pile number 4. And it's a decision that you can take right now. Exuding power with the King of Wands here will, with the Tower, break all this energy from your aura. It will break the foundation of it all. It will dissipate. It will go away. And your energy will be really green here, just like the Advocate card. Green and white aura that is strong, that cannot be intruded into. That's why you were drawn to the yellow Aventurine. This is very strong power. Keep it with you. It's a very protective stone and gives you power. Exude strength and power and you will not be touched. And also the other advice that I see with your soul here is to use fire. Burn herbs. Burn Palo Santo. Burn sage, which I will definitely do here for you as I promised. Cleanse out your energetic field, which we did see here with the body as well. Maybe some salt bath, if you can, will help out with your energetic field as well. And so there's nothing to worry about. In fact, like I told you with the Advocates, you're completely protected. Maybe you have very strong spirit guides that are taking care of you. You have angels around you maybe. You're being protected. There's nothing to worry about. And you are by yourself, not encouraging you. This is the truth. You are a very strong being. And it's a matter of shifting perspective. To choose power and not to choose stress. That is your key to cleansing out your aura so that you are spiritually free from any sort of entanglement with any soul that is dealing from their shadowy and aspect, embracing their negativity and still yet to heal. So pile number 4, that was your beautiful reading. I wish you all the best of luck and thank you so much for sticking around and for watching. I have enjoyed your reading immensely and I always love your energies. It's my favorite thing in the world. Thank you for sticking around. Being around wonderful people, I think, is the most beautiful blessing that anyone can have in the world. And thank you for gracing me with that. I truly mean it from my heart. So pile number 4, that was your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. Don't forget to click on your notification bell. And please don't forget to check out my productivity book. You might be interested in it because it's small, straight to the point, and so you won't procrastinate on reading it. And it has key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, all while enjoying it. So if you're interested in that, you'll find a link down in the description box to my book. And pile number 4, it was such a pleasure. I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. May your energetic aura be cleansed fully. Pile number 4. May your energetic aura be cleansed fully, my dear pile number 4. Sending you love.